Okay, let's play some Minecraft, shall we? Let's get started here. Let me turn the music down a touch. And here we go. Okay, so I did some farming, just a little bit. We have absurd amounts of gunpowder now. So after we do this sugarcane farm really quick, it'd be fun to try to get like a netherite beacon. Just like craft a bunch of TNT. It's probably not enough, but like at least get started because that's one of my goals is to get a netherite beacon. So I feel like that could be a good use of this stupidly efficient farm. Yo, welcome back, welcome back. Anyways, yeah, so right now we're gonna do a sugarcane farm. Should have all the stuff in there. Okay. How you doing? How's your hospital visit going? Okay. Where's my glass at? There it is. I guess we'll build around this. Okay, I don't want to take up too much space here, so let's go about that far. Okay. Alright. So I need to fit 128 blocks, which is, what is the square root of 128? Let's find out. So about 11 by 11, but it's not going to be a perfect square. So let's see, what are the factors of 128? You got, like, is 12 one of them? I want to say 12 is one of them. No, 12 is not one of them. 8 is a factor. I don't know. Yeah, 8. Okay. So we'll do 8 thick. What's 128 divided by 16? Okay, yeah, that's doable. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, no, we'll go this way. Start at the middle. Start at the middle. Okay. Those are the middle two. We'll branch out this way a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Okay, that's 8. And then 1, 2, so it's 8, 10, 12. 2 more on each side. Okay. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is gonna be the sugarcane farm. Should be pretty straightforward and simple here. Actually, it needs to be wider than that. It's gonna be, let's see. We need about 4 blocks of space in between each one. No, we need 3 blocks of space. Okay. So it goes like that. 1, 2. and then 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that. I want to get that water back in there. All right. That should be... okay. And then... all right, one more of these. So 1, 2, 3, like that, and then 1, 2, and 2 more here. Okay. I think the proportions on that are correct. I'll have to check, but should be good. And hopefully it's not too tall. Praying it's not. If not, we're gonna have to like shift it down a couple blocks. Maybe go find like I feel like we need sponges. Sponges would be really helpful by, right about now. Okay, where are my... okay, they're right there. Alright. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna need 1 block of space up like that. Oh wait, no, sorry, right here. Go up 1 and then place all the grass. And I'm realizing, oh, I heard a trident. It's another one of these zombie Nautiluses. No trident though. Boring. Okay. So I did this wrong. It needs to be like this. Alright, go for it, bro. No worries. Alright, then 1, 2, 3, like that. I don't know why I placed all this stone down. Okay. One, two. And then, oh wait, no, it should be 3. It's my bad. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be about 16 wide each. One, two, three, like that. Or 16 long, I should say. And then we've got this edge over here. Yeah, we did that just right. Okay, and then rails. Also powered rails. And torches. All right, here we go. Okay. And then we're gonna put powered rails right here. So 3 in. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then, boom. Okay. Same thing here with 1, 2, 3. Connect that. Okay, actually I need to find a way to power those. We'll need to do redstone blocks instead of torches. Do I have wood anywhere? I do have a crafting table, that's all I need. Okay. Blocks, which are kind of expensive. That's alright. We don't need all this redstone anyways. There, I set this up wrong. All right, 3 in. And then we'll loop it around. Although we gotta do that here too. All right, beautiful. 1, 2. And then loop it around. Just like that. And then we need 2 more blocks. All right, 1, 2. Okay, wait, now we gotta do the normal rails first. So like this. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do something really quick. Okay. And then 4 more blocks. Yeah, I don't think we brought enough redstone actually. No, wait, no, never mind. We got enough. We got enough. Okay. Here we go. I think I might have gone a little too hard on the powered rails here. It's okay, we have a lot more for the future. Okay, I did that entirely wrong. Did I? Wait, no. I didn't. That's right. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to do this. Actually, first of all, I need to get... no, I can do that later. Never mind. Never mind. I'll do that in a second. Alright. Next up we need to get some copper minecarts. See, where's the iron at? We have some iron in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then copper minecart. Okay. We got that. And then let's put them in there. It should automatically collect everything. Alright, good. Alright, nice. It's gonna be kind of loud though. Oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. Wait, there we go. And then a little bit more on this side. Oh, no, that's wrong. And then let's put columns going down here. Just like this, okay. And then we'll put water in these little areas. Where are my buckets? They're there. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, a little bit more water. A little bit. And then we'll place our sugarcane down. Oh my god, dude, the rails are so annoying. Okay. Water is placed. Oh, there's one right there. Alright. Then we gotta get our sugarcane growing. Just while we're working on other things. Okay. So here is how it works. We're gonna build this up a little bit. Alright. And then where is the... Okay, they're over here. We need our observers and pistons. Which I'm realizing are going to be really annoying to place. Like that. There we go. Nope. Like this. Okay. And then redstone dust. Which I need to test something with. Okay, so if we have this one, and something triggers right... Yo, thanks for the subscription, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, so that doesn't trigger anything. What about this? It also doesn't trigger any... Wait. What about this? Okay, wait, why is that? Hold on. Let me try something here. We do that? Nope. Okay, well, something can change there. It lit up for like half a second, maybe? Okay, is it sending out a pulse, though? That's the question. No, it's not. Why is it not updating? Maybe it has to be the top. Go, move these up one. That's probably the problem, is the top. No, but that wouldn't change anything, would it? Has it picked up anything, by the way? We gotta make sure it's not... Oh, pick up a piece of brick. That's okay for now. Alright, let's see. How do we do this? I need to, like, remind myself how these, observers work. Okay. So we do that. We'll place that there. Okay, does it detect that? No, it doesn't detect that. Wait. Where'd that piece of sugar go? Oh, the hopper picked it up. There we go. Gotta get it quickly, though. Oh my god. Alright. There, we got it. We got it. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay, like this. If we place... Okay, that triggers it. What if we do this? That doesn't do anything. Okay, if we do one higher. No, that's not right. Wait, other way, sorry. Okay, like this. And then... Okay, will that even ignite that? It will. Okay, I got it. Alright, so it's gonna... If we make it higher, we need... something like that. And then like that. Which should trigger it, I believe, if I put redstone. Yeah, it does. Okay, we got it. We got it. Alright, let's wire that up. And I think we're gonna do... Because if I do it right here, that doesn't trigger it. Never mind. Wait. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do... Kinda don't want to do it all across. If we we have something right here. Does that power it if the redstone activates? No. Okay. So we'll line these all up, I guess. Then if we trigger it, that works. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so the way this works is the sugarcane will grow up to the height of the observer, and then the observer observes it, and then triggers all the pistons at once, which will harvest everything. Or on the row. So we'll place these in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. That's too far. We don't need that one. Alright. There we go. Okay, so now we can break these. And then the minecart hopper just picks all of it up. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Alright. So we do that. And that should be auto farming. I think. It's probably a way more efficient way of doing this, but I believe this should work pretty well. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, let me check something. Alright, we need blocks again. Okay. Now let's repeat this same design on every row. And then we'll be done. Let's see if we can break that one. We don't need that. We'll do that. Okay. I really should have brought scaffolding. I say that for every farm I build, but this one more so. It's extremely ugly too. Wow, look at this. Horrible. Alright, and then pistons. I think this is like the most efficient automated design you can do for this, especially with the mine carts underneath it. All right, where are the bricks in there? Hopefully we have enough. We should have enough brick. There's a chance we don't though. Alright. Let's clear out all the junk out of that minecart in there. Shoot. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Actually, I threw more junk back in there. I need to face away and do that. Alright, there we go. Now that's working. That is working. Well, I gotta be careful I don't accidentally dump more stuff in that cart. I'll pick these up too. And just replant them. Okay, then again on this side. Okay. And then observers. This is so ugly. This is actually, this is horrendous, bro. And then we'll work on the collection system after this, which shouldn't be too bad. Should be pretty easy to collect all the sugarcane from the hoppers. Okay, more redstone right here. Yeah, we're out of redstone too, so we're gonna have to go back to the base and grab a couple more pieces. and we connect it like that. Like that. Okay, I'll do that in a second on the side. Okay. Once again with pistons, just more like that. Place them across. And then stone. Break these placeholder blocks. Okay, so now the second anything grows up to 3 blocks, it'll clear the entire row. If I can get up there. Bro. Alright. We'll have to clear out the hoppers later. Alright, and then this side, more pistons. Yeah, we might need to like double down on the size of this farm. Just because I don't think there's going to be anywhere near enough sugarcane for how much gunpowder this thing outputs. Although to be fair, I don't need that much sugarcane. I just need enough to like have a constant stream of rockets. So this is fine actually. It's fine. Alright, and then here's the last of our redstone. How much glass do we have? I feel like glass might look a lot better on some parts of this. I think we can afford to put glass on some spots. Let's see. 6 times 4 is 24. Yeah, no, we have enough. Here's what I want to do. I'll show. Wait. I'll do that in a second. Wait, no, I'll do it right now. Okay, we're gonna replace that. Just like these little columns right here with the glass. Still really ugly, but it's not quite as bad. Doesn't look like a giant hunk of brick. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Last row, and we also need moored stone too. Alright. And then observers. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Right, sorry. Got sidetracked. Alright. Observers. And then let's see if we have any redstone just chilling anywhere. Yeah, we do. Okay, so right here we're gonna do that. Build up over here, do that, and then the glass goes on. Yep. Although we're blocking those off too. There we go. Alright, glass. Alright, beautiful. Oh wait, missed one. Okay. And then we'll do the collection system. Which means I'm already partly done with these, but I need to actually get it into one spot. Instead of having to chase the hopper minecarts. Alright, we're gonna get another hopper minecart. And then just a bunch of those. No. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with just 8 for now. 1 for each row. Okay, there's 8. Actually, wait. Here, what it's gonna do is we can have it feed into chests because we don't need hoppers necessarily for this first part. Let's break those for now. Chest. Oh wait, rails don't go on these, do they? No, they don't. That's why. All right. That's my bad. Okay, so we take the hoppers. And then we feed them down. And then we'll connect the rails. Perfect. And then this guy can start moving. Yes, okay. Nice. I want to see that on every side. I'll replace the minecart here. Waiting to catch this working. I want to see it in action. Maybe it'll grow. Maybe. No, I'll give it a second. All right. Then this one. Then we'll connect our rails up again, and then send that minecart off. There we go. And once again right here. Hoppers. And last but not least, rails right there. And send that off as well. Okay, nice. Fully set up. And then we have to connect that back to like a main chest so I can collect it easily. Alright, we need... Okay, I think I know how I want to do this. We're just going to clear a tunnel out from under this, which should be pretty easy. Pretty simple. And then we'll dig out a tunnel in here. Alright, nice. And then we'll have it come up on a sort of staircase type thing. And then it'll catch it right here and then get sent back. Okay, we need more hoppers, which is not a problem. Actually, I want to go higher than that. It needs to be higher. I'll have it like that, and then like that. Okay, that's better. Alright, where did the rails go? We have a bunch right here, and then... Where did our powered rails go? Did I lose it? No, it's in my inventory. Okay. This is when we can actually just like power with a redstone torch. No, it's gonna mess with the hoppers. Okay, we can afford a block. Nope. Okay. Place that there first. And then we'll place that. And then we also want this to be powered. Now we gotta drain this. Alright. Perfect. And then we'll do another redstone block right there. Here, while we're down here, I'll do the rails. Alright, so it's going to be sent back just like that, and that'll be it. And it should pick up all the stuff from the hoppers while it's right here. Too low, wait. Right. Actually, no, it's a good spot for that. Okay. Bam. And then one more hopper minecart. And another redstone block too. Boom. Alright, let's check it out. So this should work almost perfectly. Let's find out. Okay, no it doesn't. It gets stuck. We'll just have to remove that. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. And we'll see if it comes back. Does it come back? It doesn't. Why not? What's happening down there? Wait, okay. It needs... Oh, but it's picking up sugarcane. The farm's working. Okay, so if you have a rail that just, like, goes like this, we're gonna have to break that really quick. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. We're gonna have to trick the game into connecting those. All I need to do is just send it backwards. Alright. Once more. Does this work? Where are you guys coming from, bro? Does it come back? It does not. Alright, why does it not come back? Okay, it just gets stuck now. Alright, sorry, got to destroy you again. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to have to do actually is break these and replace them with normal rails. Just normal ones like that. And then gravity is gonna have to do the work on this. Okay. You can go back to normal. Send that out. And then right here, it's gonna come through a little bit more. There we go. And then it'll come up like that. Okay, we lost an iron block somewhere in the process. Where did that go? There it is. Okay. And then we'll connect it up. It'll shoot up here. Like that. Oh, that's wrong. Wait. Needs to be this one. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that shoots up. Right? Comes up here. And then should be sent back. This is probably like wildly inefficient. There's probably like a much better way of doing it. I just can't think of it. Alright, let's see what that is. Oh boy, we might need to do that on the side. Yeah, it doesn't work on the other side either. Alright. Okay, first of all, I just want to see if it works on one side. Please come back. Please, please work. Okay, it works. We just have to trick it on the side too. Okay, so we'll send it out like that. And then have it go up a little bit right here. And put a stopper block right there. And now it'll be sent back. This is horribly, horribly ugly. But it should do the job. Alright, let's test it. Let's give this a whirl. Alright, now it should come back. It comes back, and then it goes down. Alright, it works. And it's also harvesting sugarcane, so we'd love to see that. Okay, and then we gotta plant more of this. Hello? Are they spawning on the farm? Oh no, they're spawning down there in like little groves. Alright, let's go farm some sugarcane, just rip it out of the ground somewhere. The rain is making the stream lag like crazy, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we found a little island right here. That's a cool island. Cool island. Here, I wonder if there's a way to turn down the rain a little bit, make it a little less dense. Let's see. Video settings, rain, particles. Not sure. Alright, we're just gonna deal with that right now. Zombie horse. Look at this village. That's kind of cool. Not seeing a lot of sugarcane. Okay, we're gonna... Oh wait, there's some right there. But there's probably a lot of the desert, so we'll go to the desert somewhere. Cool village, though. Oh, I see some over there. Okay. Is that another village? No, it's the same one. Sorry, wrong direction. Wrong direction. Oh, it's so unbelievably ugly. It is so ugly. But I have a plan. And it's gonna be really expensive, but it's a plan nonetheless. Here, I'll place this for right now. Should also hook these up to some chests. Here's what we'll do. We'll do some of that. I'll stop you right there. And then it needs to feed into the chests instead of just going down. How did string get in there? Oh, I probably killed the spider, that's right. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And go for it. Should have brought some more wood for like hoppers and such. Although it's not that hard to get, so I'll go do that. Look at all that though. That's a lot of gunpowder. There. Let's go get wood. How's this doing, by the way? Still growing? Yep. Working. It's working wonders. Although, I kind of hate how spread out that is. So we're going to change it again. Okay, we're going to stop it when it comes up here. It's in there. Okay, so what I want to do is beat it into one, so it all goes into, like, concentrates in the same place instead of going all over the place. That chest went all the way to the floor. Also extend how much of this is actually catching the sugarcane. Okay, like that, and then that should work. If we replace that one, and then feed all that into that one. It does, okay. Beautiful. Man, it's even worse now. It's even worse. That's alright, though. Alright. We need more chests. So now we'll go get wood. Oh, calm down. Let's calm down. Calm down. Calm down. There we go. Okay, I'll put the popper back on course. Perfect. This should work pretty flawlessly now. So let's get these things hooked up to some auto crafters and then make some automatic rockets. Also need to light up the farm or mob proof it or something. Okay, let's go get some sugarcane. We are going to the desert. No, that's the wrong way. Desert's that way. It's been a minute since I've been here. Also, that is a big-ass portal. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that is... It's a little freaky. It's a little scary. I don't like the guy in front. Excuse me. Shoot. Okay, I should put my armor on instead of winging it with a chest plate. Alright, we got him. Baby drowned. Alright, we need more sugarcane, so we'll go collect that really quickly. There's a lot of it right there. Another one of these freaks. There's also phantoms too. Alright, nice. Well, let's get out of here. Okay. We have all the sugarcane we need now. Alright, we'll light this up with some lanterns. Assuming we have lanterns, which we probably don't. Yeah, we don't. I mean, we have two right there. We can craft some right there. Okay. Okay. Let's go get more lanterns. All I need is some coal. Let's see, where is my coal at? There it is. Okay, wait, I need to do something. This sticks out a little bit too much. There we go, that should still work just fine. Alright, and then more torches. And wait, there we go. Lanterns, alright. That should be fully lit. Nice. Okay. I don't really think I need to do an auto crafter. I can just craft it myself. that, and then dump some more in there. I don't know. My toolbox. You can put tools away. I also should go repair my tools right now. Alright, nice. Nice. Fly around this thing. Truly an eyesore. These ones are about to burst any moment. I want to catch it in action. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Nice. And just all gets collected. How are these heads growing? Not, for some reason. We'll give it a second. Oh, that one's growing. Okay, they're working. It's working. It's all working. Okay. How much does that have? 15? Nice. And we use that to craft some rockets right now. Boom. Infinite rockets. No labor ever again. Okay, so now here comes the really, really horrible, awful part. I want to encapsulate this entire... Hold on. This entire farm in a creeper head. So, whole thing. So, I need to do some basic math really quick to figure out how many blocks of lime green concrete we need. And also how many... Yeah, so okay. Alright, so from here, it's 60... So it's 70... Starts at 70... 37. And if we go all the way over here... So on this end... 37 to 89. What's the math on that? Let's see. 89 minus 30. Oh, wait, that's easy. That's 57. I'm stupid. Sorry. Okay. So that's 57. And then let's calculate the other length. Which is 75 all the way to 22. So 75 minus 22 is 53. Okay, so 53 blocks. About 53 by 53. Although that side sticks out like 4 more blocks, so about 57. Anyways, what that means is to encapsulate all of that, we'd need... Well, let me look up the dimensions of the creeper head. Okay, so the dimensions are 8 by 8. So every 2 more blocks per pixel, we have to scale it up 1. So if we do 8 by 6, that's 48, which is still not enough. If we do 8 by 7, or sorry, if we scale up 7, that would be how much? About... So 56 block, which is good. So 56 times 56. That is, what is that? 56 times 56? Times 6. Okay, so to cover this entire build in green concrete, we're gonna need about 20,000 blocks of green concrete. So I don't really know if I want to do that. Maybe on second thought, let's not do that. Although, again, I want to cover this up with something, because it's actually an eyesore. It is truly an eyesore. Although maybe I can just hide this area, make it a little less ugly here. That's why the plan is just, like, make this area not so bad. Which would be vastly, vastly cheaper. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do... Oh, Trident. I don't want to do all that effort for, like this creeper farm. Oh, it's had to be an eyesore on the outside. This is working wonders, though. Go leave a crafting table and a ender chest right there. So like that, and we just craft some rockets whenever we need to. Nice. Alright, so new plan. We're gonna get a bunch of green concrete, just carve this area up, make a little lobby for the creeper farm. Should look pretty good. Alright, let's go work on that. Let's go grab our concrete. Just means going to the desert. Nice. Okay. Shovel. No, okay, it's like, I mean, alright, sorry. I'm disorganized right now. Level. Let's go sleep and repair our pickaxe while we're at it. Have some skeletons here right now. Okay, also, after the creeper farm, I'm gonna do a little side quest and go find a mace, because I really want a mace. I'll probably never ever use it, but it's cool to have. Okay. And then we'll go repair the pickaxe. Now let's go to the nether. Or the end, sorry. Okay, we'll fly down. Okay. Should be repairing pretty quick here. Perfect. Perfect. A little bit more. Also repair the shovel too while we're at it, just a little bit. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Now let's go slave away mining sand. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong portal. We're gonna be down there. That direction. Alright. Buckle in. We're gonna be mining sand for a while. I'll fill this up so I don't get like junk items in my inventory. I'm gonna make sure I pick up these things that fall on the side. I wonder if I can find a warm ocean, because if I can find a warm ocean, I can just use sea pickles as a source of green dye. Because I'm gonna need a lot of green dye. Okay. How much is that? Let's pull out a shulker box and just dump it in there. About a sugar box full. That's actually enough for now. Should be more than enough, actually. Okay, then we'll go to the bottom of the ocean and just rip gravel out of the floor. Unless there has to be gravel mountains somewhere, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I guess the ocean floor is probably our best bet. Even though it's like pretty wildly inefficient. Oh, this is a warm ocean, though. We need a cold one for that to be fast. Okay, we'll go find a ocean. First, I want to see if there's any coral reefs around. If there are, that's like pretty huge. Okay, there's nothing over here. That's a crazy generation, though. Look at that. Just like a flat grass beach. Okay, we'll check this way. See if there's anything. Okay, there's an ocean on this side. Maybe there's a coral reef. Looking promising. And there is. Beautiful. Alright, let's just like steal a bunch of sea pickles. I suppose. Alright. Is there a tool for these? Oh, there's... Okay, they're one tap. And it's also easy to find them because they glow. Oh, wait, you can't turn these in green dye? Am I stupid? Wait, you melt them? Hold on, have I been, like, lied to? Am I thinking of, like, a mod or something? Wait, let me look that up. Okay, yeah, you have to smelt them. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I wasn't crazy. Oh, look at that, it's a coral reef cave. Dude, that's sweet. Is there a way to farm sea pickles? Or is it like a non-renewable resource? Like, am I just like wasting something that's kind of rare? Well, they're not that rare. $64. How much sand do we have? Because I think it's 1 stack of dye per stack of concrete. Or four stack. 1 stack of dye per 4 stacks of sand and gravel. So we'll go for another stack really quick. Also, is there any more coral reef? Is this all the coral reef? No, there's plenty. Okay, there's a lot of coral reef. We're good. We are chilling. Wow, look at all these. Oh, there's so many. Let's go to the bigger parts of the coral reef. Dude, this... Holy God, look at that. This thing's massive, bro. That is crazy. Okay, I feel like there's more sea pickles in the flat areas. So maybe we'll go try to find a flat spot to farm in, but... Never mind, we already have, like, more than enough. We'll get a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna check and just find a spot with just sea pickles. Yeah, they grow on these patches over there. Oh, look at all these. I think it's the first time I've ever gone, like, actively seeking sea pickles. So that's not a normal Nautilus. Okay. Man, that is so pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. Let's get out of here. I think the portal's that way. Should be. Yeah, it's that way. Okay. Let's also go find a cold ocean. Alright, there we are. We made it. Let's go find a ocean to ravage of gravel. Yep, the creeper farm would probably just be best for that. Okay. We are, yeah, that way. Right over there. Nice. Alright, we're gonna multitask this, so the furnaces can be smelting the sea pickles while I'm getting gravel. It's probably the best way to do this. Alright, we're gonna do that. And then furnace. We don't need that many, we just get like 6. 32 per furnace. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we need coal. So we'll grab some of that really quickly. Just the stack or two will be perfect. Holy mobs. Need to make a super smelter. You know, honestly, I might have the resources at the creeper farm to do that, but this is not that big of a deal, so I'm not gonna do that right now. That should be more than enough coal. Let's round off that stack. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll divide these up. And then we'll start cooking. Yeah, that's pretty even. Oh, I made one too many stacks here. We'll put you in there. We'll put you in there. And you can go in there. Alright. Let's grab some gravel. Nice open area right here. A conduit would be really nice for this, but I don't have the Nautilus shells for that, which are way too rare. They need to make Nautilus shells less rare. Grab all this. I need to find gravel mountains, which I don't even know if they're still in the game. I think they are. They should be. This is like really inefficient for gravel collection. There's gotta be a better way for this. I feel like there's a biome or something I'm missing. I mean, there is. I just don't know where it is. We don't need that kelp. This is pretty fast, though. We'll just have to dig in a line, so that way the gravel doesn't have time to float up. Alright. I think one more round of gravel collection should get us there. So that wasn't that slow. We got there. I'll pick up all these blocks too. Should get us a little closer. Okay. One more round of this. Thought the bubbles were diamonds for a second. Alright, should be enough. Close enough, at least. I have no idea where these piglins are coming from. Okay, where's that sand shulker box? It's right there. Alright, we're gonna get our inventory equal parts of each, and then get some dye in there. And then concrete powder. I'll do that again. You know, that might just be enough right there. I'm not gonna craft more. I want to save that sand and gravel just in case I need it for like other concrete or blocks. Alright, let's give that a shot. I'll put a little spot out here on the water just for the gravel. Like that. And we'll start mining. This is actually pretty fast. So I think I insta-mine the gravel. Oh shoot, hold on. There we go. Hold on, there we go. Do you mind? Oh shoot. I need to start paying more attention. Where'd that glass go? It just got like, oh wait, I got it. I'm gonna just build around this so the concrete isn't flying everywhere. I'll also put some glass down there. Assuming I have any. Do I have any glass? I'm sure I do. Yeah, it's right there. I'll build a little chain. Actually, I'm gonna go do somewhere else. No. Actually, a good idea to do right here, because the farm will run. Alright, here, we'll build underneath. Just build a little chamber here. Also, I'm not sure why we have two of these out. There we go, that should be better. Oops. Much better. Let me just check to make sure it's not escaping. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. How are you guys in chat doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Oh, oops. Wasn't paying attention again. Let's check on the sugarcane, see how that's doing. Oh yeah, it's working well. Oops. Oh, I think I left a stack in there. No, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, now solve it. Oops. Alright. 3 more stacks, and then we can start building. Alright, actually we're done. Okay. Cool. Alright, the first thing I want to do is replace the glass with lime green glass. Oh, one second, I'm gonna blow my nose. Alright, we're back. Okay. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna replace all this with green glass. Although I'm like almost dead out of dye, but it's not. It's pretty cheap for glass. Yeah, I got about a stack there. That's all we really need. A little bit more. Also, never mind. I have a bunch more in there. Okay. Let's replace this. Go place the lights first. There we go. Maybe I should bring the beacon out, although it'd probably take longer to set it up than it would be helpful, so. You know, we don't even need it to go out there. We can break this entire segment. We just need it to go to about, actually, not even there. We can shrink it back a little more. Okay. Nice. Let's grab the glass that fell. Alright, we can continue replacing that. Craft a little more of that glass. Wait, no, we want this to be in more. There we go. Then we can be done with these now. We don't need these anymore. Nice, okay. Actually, where did I put that crafting table? I'm gonna need that. In there, okay. I've got this entire strip right here. Okay, we don't even need to do that. We can just remove all the glass under here entirely. Alright, and I want this to be a square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Alright, I'll encapsulate this. Alrighty. I'll build the portal in the wall here, so we'll bring this back. We'll do that in a second. sure we don't need to do that. But maybe we do. Actually, we'll cover up the top, I guess. I'm not sure why not. Okay, we'll cover this up. Hold on, sorry, one thing, I gotta mute really quick. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. Well, let's continue here. And then here, actually wait. Well, let's do this. Actually, you know what? What if instead of, we just do barrels instead here? So that way we can actually open the top one. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Not bad. Let me go grab some spruce really quick. Okay, we need some of these. Let's come up here and then cover the top. And then what should I put in the floor here? Maybe glowstone? Would that be tacky if I did glowstone on the floor? I feel like it wouldn't be horrible. What else could I do? I mean, I guess we could try glowstone. The lanterns work fine. We could just do concrete. You can see how concrete looks on the bottom. So the lanterns look pretty good, I feel like. Yeah, that works. And then let's put lanterns. Let's see, what would be the best way to display these lanterns? I mean, that doesn't look awful. Do we have any more? We can craft them. That looks a little weird on the wall there. How can I hide that up? I don't have any ideas. I mean, we could do something like that. Yeah, that looks fine. Looks better than not. And then we can kind of do like a storage area over here. To kind of make it look parallel. So it's not like a random thing. It's barrel, not crate. Okay. It's 4. These could be higher. Is that too high? Yeah, no, I like the lower. This looks better. Alright, let's clean this up. Let's put that away. Put that away. I'll pick this up. Oh wait, that's not deep enough. Goes deeper on the wall. No, those lanterns don't fit there. Alright, then we'll dig a hole in the wall for the portal. Do I have flint and steel? No, I do. It's in my shulker. Here, this will do this. This will be parallel with those. All right, we are like basically done with the creeper farm now. Actually, we are done. I mean, besides like lighting on the roof. Do I do another one right there? Just like have it be... Nah, we'll do this. Actually, wait. What do I want to do? What do I want to do here? Nah. Where do I squeeze a crafting table? I mean, I could do right there. That looks kind of goofy. Dog, how do you hide a crafting table? I have no idea where to put this. Maybe I just don't do a crafting table. Wait, no. I'm gonna do this. You know, that's probably the best we're gonna get. It's just that brown clashes so much. You know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna do no craft table. I like it better like this. No, but we need one. We need them. We need crafting tables in here. Alright, we're gonna have to live with that. Okay, we're all done here. This string is really annoying. Okay, let's fill up a shulker with rockets. Or as much as we can with rockets. Great. Okay, there we go. Clean inventory, and let's grab a bunch of this. And we'll make tier 5 or tier 3s. Per usual. Actually, let's shift click that. Okay. Okay, we have tons of rockets now. Very cool. I also need a way out of here. Just so I can get to the AFK spot. So, do I have spruce anywhere? There's trap doors. I do. Okay, we'll do a door, spruce door. Oh, but that ruins the lighting, though. Maybe just dig a hole through the wall anytime we want to access the farm. Alrighty. And let's go light up the roof really quick. Where we put all that green concrete? I need to do something really quick. Green concrete. Somewhere in here. There we go. Just want to kind of block this off a little. Alright, blast the hole in the wall meta. Yeah, this works really fast here. That's pretty sweet. Alrighty. I think we can safely say the gunpowder farm is complete. Let's go take a look. Probably one of the ugliest things I've ever built. Oh, this is not. Is that? Here, I'll place a lantern there just in case. Pretty bad looking, but no one's gonna see this besides me. And I'm the only one in this world. But that's alright. That's alright. I'm only mostly gonna be seeing the inside of this. And this doesn't look that bad. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh wait, I put all my rockets away. Cool. That concludes the creeper farm. You know, maybe someday if I just have enough sugarcane, I can do that, but I really can't imagine a world where I need more sugarcane than that'll give me. Okay. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I appreciate all the support. I'll be live tomorrow probably, maybe. And if you like streams like this and you want to be notified when there's more, consider joining the Discord in the description. And yeah, thanks so much for showing up.